Hello, my friends, and welcome to the FS Mini Train, where today we will be looking at goal setting. American poet Bill Copeland wrote, "The trouble with not having a goal is that you can spend your life running up and down the field and never score." So, how do we set goals that will most effectively help us charge the checkers? First, we must understand that goal setting is way more than just saying, "I want this to happen." Good goals, achievable goals, need structure and direction. One of the most popular techniques is using the SMART system, which most people are already familiar with. SMART, of course, stands for... That is not correct. Can we get someone to fix this, please? Okay, well, at least that one is probably true, but no. Could we just have the real one? I need a siesta. Okay. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, timely. Okay. In order to best focus your efforts, goals need to be specific. You need to be able to define exactly what you want and why you want it, otherwise, you'll never get there. But you should also be selective about your goals. If you're like me or a billion other people, you might have 100 different goals in your head, both personal and professional. You may not quite think of them as goals, but even wanting to learn how to play an instrument or travel the world counts. Focus on setting goals that hold the highest priority for you and your life. If you have too many goals, you simply won't have enough time to complete them all. In order to reach a goal, you have to be committed to it. You should have a sense of urgency and a feeling that you have to do this. If you're holding on to goals that don't give you that sense of urgency, it's unlikely you'll ever put the time in to accomplish them. And ultimately, you still have the goal, but you won't have done any work for it, which is frustrating and demotivating. So be picky about the goals you choose to hold on to. Pay attention to your drive. M is for measurable, of course. How do you know if you've hit your target? What is the evidence that proves you've made headway or even completed the objective? Having this laid out helps you stay focused, meet deadlines, and track your progress. But goals should also be motivating. This is that sense of urgency. You need to know exactly what you want and why you want it. Your goals should be important to you. You need to believe there is value in achieving them. If you truly don't care whether you succeed on a particular goal, then again, you're not going to put the work it takes into making it happen. I've read that good goals are like a magnet. They pull at you, and the bigger and more purposeful to you they are, the stronger they pull. Motivation is critical to setting goals you'll achieve. On to the A. Goals should be achievable or attainable. Setting a goal that is too big or for which you are currently unprepared or is a decision that someone else has ultimate control over is a recipe for failure. Be honest with yourself. Could you reasonably accomplish this goal at this point in your life? Especially when you factor in the obligations you already have. But that doesn't mean you should pick cheap and easy goals. Easy goals are not motivating. Goals also need to be ambitious. Psychologists who have studied goal setting and motivation found that specific and challenging, but not too challenging, goals caused people to work harder to achieve them and led to higher performance overall. This proved to be true in a person's personal life and in the workplace, which is one of the many reasons companies require their employees to regularly set goals. And of course, the sense of accomplishment after you've worked hard to achieve something is much more intense as well. Greater risks, greater rewards. Relevant. Relevant goals make sense in the current context. We don't set goals for fun. There needs to be a real benefit to you or your work in reaching your objective. Relevance helps define why this goal matters. And if you've created an ambitious goal, it's important to find ways to reward yourself when you make progress. Initially, challenging goals can feel very distant. How in the world do I get there? It's like staring at a steep incline that someone just told you to run up. You can see the top, but the work it's going to take to get there feels overwhelming. So instead, pick a milestone closer to where you are. When you get to that point, reward yourself for getting that far, then pick the next milestone. This process will help you stay motivated to work through challenging tasks. Just remember, reward yourself for success. Don't punish yourself for failure. Focusing on what you perceive to be failure is pointless and destructive and will keep you focused on the negative. Always remember, even if you don't hit your milestone, you're still further along than you were. Focus on that and keep moving. Last is timely or time-bound. Goals cannot stretch out into infinity. There's no motivation to even start there. You need a deadline, and if you're setting one of those ambitious goals, you may need multiple deadlines so you know whether you're on track when you're halfway out of time. And don't forget to hold on to your tenacity. Tenacity is that refusal to give up. Persistence, or as Dory the Blue Tang says, just keep swimming. Of course, there will be times when it gets harder or boring or you've lost some of your motivation. These things come in waves. Power through those low points, but allow yourself some flexibility. It may be that you find achieving this goal involves some unexpected steps for which you are not prepared. Don't hold the details too tightly. It's okay to adapt when you need to. Resilience in achieving goals is critical. The outcome may not look identical to what you initially imagined, but it's still a success. Good luck with your goal setting, and if you'd like to reach the training unit, you can email us at fstraining@utk.edu. Have a fantastic day.